Hello, you wonderful people. For today's video, I'm going to talk about the Japanese anime and manga series, Tsubasa, RESERVoir CHRoNiCLE. Like always, this isn't a review, it's just me talking about a series that I really like and I recommend you check out for yourself. Tsubasa, RESERVoir CHRoNiCLE is an action-adventure fantasy series that follows a young boy named Shaoran as he embarks on a journey to save his childhood friend Sakura. Sakura had her memories, which take the form of feathers, stolen from her and scattered across many different dimensions. With allies such as Kurogane, a strong shinobi who was cast away from his world, Fi, a magician who is running away from his world, or rather someone from his world, Yuko, the dimensional witch who has the ability to make any wish come true as long as you pay a price. And finally, Mokana, the little silly puffball that senses Sakura's feathers as well as acts as the group's way of transporting from world to world. With their help, Shaoran travels from many different dimensions and worlds, overcoming many enemies and adversities to reclaim Sakura's feathers. Some of the things I find interesting about this series: the price a person has to pay to Yuko to have their wish granted has to be something of equal value to the wish. It can't be something worth more than the wish, and it can't be anything worth less than the wish. It has to be an equal balance. Yuko herself isn't the one that determines the price. The price is actually determined by the wish itself. Like for instance, Shaoran, Fi, and Kurogane, to gain the ability to travel dimensions, each of them had to give up something that's most precious to them. There's kind of a heaviness behind each of the things they had to give up. Quickly soon see the heavy burden that Shaoran kind of has to deal with the thing he gives up. But Fi and Kurogane, there's not necessarily a heaviness with the things they're giving away, but rather a heavy past that's associated with the things they gave away. Another interesting thing is a concept of how the group can meet a person in one world and meet them in another world, not because that person traveled to that other world, but because it's actually a different person. They'll have the same name, same face, maybe even the same personality, but they'll live a completely different life. An example is somebody might be a king in one world, but in another world that same person might be like a chef or something. Something else that you should note / keep in mind is the connection between this series and the series Holly. And it's not just, connection by characters like, cameo appearances from characters like Yuko and Watanuki. It's also because the stories themselves are very heavily tied together. So if you do decide to check out Tsubasa, you do want to check out Holly too, because there's some events that may happen in Tsubasa. You kind of get the other side of the story in college. Tsubasa gives you an amazing story of action and adventure, but it also blended with plenty of comedy as well as drama too. There are things in this series that I believe will bring a tear to your eye. Like I said, this series is both an anime and a manga, which I recommend you check out both. The anime has a total of 52 episodes divided up into 2 seasons. This doesn't include any OVAs. The anime follows the manga pretty closely. It covers maybe about 40% or so of the manga's full plot. But if you do want to experience the rest of the series, you will have to read the manga to find out what happens. The manga ended a few years ago, so I'm sure you'll be able to track down the complete series. Well, that's about it for the video. Don't forget to leave some suggestions down below in the comments about what series you'd like me to check out / talk about next. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel for much more. But like always, till the next time we meet, be happy, be safe, live life to the fullest and enjoy it. Good day and goodbye.